DJ Autism.
Just nice, white noise. Just nice, white noise. I'm here excited, you like it automatic. You just wanna keep me on repeat and hear me cry.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. I kind of have a bit of a swallow in my face because of what I've just seen in the Discord. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Welcome to some Forza 5. In another video where I get to try some random weird builds that you guys send me. And did I stumble across one today? It's actually just one newer from the previous video, basically. But I wanted to try it out. This is a blasphemous build. Absolutely blasphemous. That's why I want to try it out and I want to make a video on it because I just feel like it'll be very, very stupid. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Forza 5. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content on the channel over the past little while. I've been trying my best to come up with interesting content other than like Forza Horizon stuff. So if you're enjoying this stuff, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Anyway, let's just start off the first one, man. Let's just start off with the first one. The first was the weirdest one, I think, and I need to try it. So we go to tunes, right? Here's a share code. You guys can, of course, try it out for yourselves. 416-465-500. That is the share code for the very first car, right? Civic S15. And then you're looking at it as like, what? Front-wheel drive Civic S15? Huh? What do you mean by that? But then you also look at it and then it says it's all-wheel drive. It's also on sports tires. So there's a lot wrong with this build. A lot. Right? A lot, I mean. So, this guy said to me, he said, hello, I made a little concerning tune. I just front-wheel drive swap at a Silvia S15. And it kind of drives good, question mark. I don't know if you're gonna like it, but I guess we will see. Haha. All-wheel drive swapping is fine, right? If you still have like some power going to the rear. This guy basically made it so you have an S15 with no power going to the rear. A front-wheel drive S15. How is this gonna work out? I don't even know what to say with this thing. Let's go into this as well. I need to change some stuff here. Not that. Go this. Go back to the standard 2 as well, I think. That's the correct one. And then now we go and slap the tune onto this thing. There it is. My head just think, what about S15 front-wheel drives? Just stop it. Just stop it. What would this be even good for? That looks weird. That is weird. Oh, I hate the way... There we go. It's because of launch control. It's because of launch control that makes it very weird. I'm trying to do like a burnout. Like a front wheel burnout. Oh my god, it understeers. Why would you build this? I mean, it's because you can, but it's an S15. This is like... This is something that people love to drift. Well, this guy turned it into a front wheel drive. And it's got a Honda engine as well. Very weird. SR20 gone. Honda, I think F-Series is in this thing, right? It's an F20C, I think usually the engine swap that you're able to do with the cars. It's not actually handling that bad. It's not a bad handling car. It just feels weird driving this thing and it understeering. The thing is though, with the all-wheel drive swap, right? You're giving it basically a whole like front end subframe change. Like you have like a diff and everything on the front end now, but you still also have the rear one. So you're kind of just adding weight, but changing it so it's front-wheel drive instead of keeping it as an all-wheel drive. But I do get the appeal. I feel like it'll be it's just stupid and funny. feel like I'm making some of these videos on the channel and I'm forcing people, well, not forcing, but like I'm kind of giving people some weird ideas to do builds for, to send me. Okay, I don't even know what to try this thing out on. Like, where should I even test this thing out on? It's an A-class car. It seems to do alright in sprints. Should I just try it in sprints? We could do a little circuit race and then try it out in a sprint. Or do we just go full on just sprint mode and then just try it out in sprints? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. This one just feels like it's gonna be a track that has a little bit of a mix of corners as well as soon as we go like into the festival area. I have never done an A-class run on this track, so let's just try it out. 388 horsepower. I wasn't even paying attention to the stats on this thing. The only thing I've noticed and got stuck in my head is that this is now a front-wheel drive S15 Sylvia. It's such a weird thing. Okay, let's just go for it. Really, let's just go for it and see what happens. Sim steering on that. Apart from that, we just go. Just try not to understeer anywhere, really, and then see what happens. A little bit of front wheel slip. It's not like bad though. I can't even like say that this thing is a bad build because it doesn't even handle that badly. So I do have, I think, a pretty fast Integra as well in this game, so this is basically what an Integra would be like. If you think about it. Except it still is kind of all-wheel drive. I don't know if you putting all of the... by the way, for people that don't know, even though it does say all-wheel drive, you can actually change, so you get the torque distribution. So basically, where the power goes, you can select it wherever you want it to go. In this case, this guy selected it so all of the power, 100% of the power, is going to the front wheel. So even though it is an all-wheel drive swap technically on this car, you have changed it, or he has changed it to a front-wheel drive by sending all of the power to the front wheels. So you can technically do that with all-wheel drive cars, and you can send 100% of the power to the rear wheels as well, and it's kind of then a rear-wheel drive car. I don't know if the braking is going to be the same, like the deceleration in corners, and sometimes it's not completely accurate, where the car is 100% front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive, even though you have set it to 100%. Like, because sometimes, like, you can push yourself, if you push yourself like against the wall or something like that, you'll be able to see all four wheels. Whoa, 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 whoa. You'll be able to see all four wheels basically start spinning, right? So it's not always 100% working the way it should be. But this definitely feels like you have the majority, if not 100% of the power going to the front wheels, because this thing will understeer in corners. It does feel like it is front wheel drive as I'm driving it. Okay, well, that horrendous run after spinning and, well, not spinning, but like sliding and crashing into the wall, somehow didn't get rid of my time. But I want to try again. I'll try and see what sort of, I'll do like a clean run and then try to see if I can get somewhere on the leaderboards and see where this thing ends up in. What a strange build. What a weird build. It is very blasphemous, don't it? It's like you're going against all of the car gods' rules. Taking a car that's basically like a drifter's dream car and you're turning it into a front-wheel drive car. It's so weird. Okay. I will never unsee as well the terrible like lines on this car. What do I mean by that? Well, the model for this car is so old. It's like from like Forza Motorsport like 2 or something like that. All they've done is they kind of like refreshed the skin on it to make it look more modern. But the car model itself, it's so old and it's like, it's weirdly like outdated and it doesn't look correct. Looks a little bit off. I don't know what it is with this S15. It just looks like off. It's like it's coming back with like a really weird slope on the rear. It's way too like sloped down compared to the real life car. this should be a little bit of a faster time, now that I'm kind of getting used to driving this thing. It's not really that difficult to learn how to drive, or to control. It's just like once you start doing it, you'll realize what you need to do and how you need to drive this thing. Like I said, it's not actually that hard to like learn how to drive or to control. You will end up feeling a little bit of understeer. I mean, as long as you're capable of saving it and not, you know, and not flying straight to the walls or whatever, you should be perfectly fine with driving this thing. Okay. That's not too bad of a run. I don't know how much faster I'll be able to go. I think I can maybe go a little bit faster than this. But I wouldn't say too much faster. Maybe a few seconds. Alright, we'll save this as our run, and then we'll move on to a different car. So I don't want to spend all day playing around with this thing. 19 seconds quicker than whoever my rival was, which I don't think was anywhere near anything. Okay. I'm expecting this thing to be very, very low somewhere on this leaderboard. Just seeing how it drives. I feel like there's a way you can make your cars a lot faster than this. I feel like rear wheel drive, especially for sprint events, is very much goated. You can do front wheel drive. I think there are some front wheel drive cars that are actually very good in this game. But I don't really know what's the best tune or build or whatever for them. Am I blind? Oh, it's way past it. It's like here. There we go. I didn't realize this was like the second last event on this. So, I am top 1%. 2,480. Very mid. Very, very mid. It's nothing too crazy. It's like any A-class build that you can do like at the top of the class, basically. You can see there's so many different types of cars on this list of cars that I have here between everybody from my club. They'll just use random ass cars and they'll be able to get in the same position I am. So this is kind of just basically like a random ass build. It's just weird, isn't it? It's just weird having a front wheel drive S15 do stuff like this. Alright. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Really, really not as bad. Can we like try and see something? Let's see if this is actually properly front wheel drive, or does it still have a tiny bit of power going to the rear wheels? So this is how you can test it out, right? If you go against like a wall or something, if you accelerate, you can see your front wheels trying to spin. Oh, it's pretty much front wheel drive. Okay. The rear wheel spinning there that's not really doing anything. But basically this is kind of what I wanted to see, because sometimes you can get the rear wheels to start spinning as well a little bit. Practically a front wheel drive car. That is just funny. Alright, cool. Let's just move on. We'll try the other tune. So, this guy sent me a number 98 Elantra tune. So it's a race car. I have one of these built, and I actually really like the way it drives. I might need to buy another one. I don't know if, can I even buy another one of these? Surely you can, right? I want to buy another one of these because I don't really want to get rid of that tune, because I use that tune quite a bit, actually. So the Elantra is a pretty decent car. Am I actually not able to buy another one? Do I actually have to go? Or is it like one of the DLC cars? I think it's one of the DLC cars that came out. Car packs? It's not in that one. That's the Ultima. In there. I don't actually remember what car pack this was in. Or was it not a car pack? Was it just like a seasonal thing? Was it just a seasonal thing that came out in? There's no Hyundai here either. Weird. I guess not. Alright, well, I'll just save my tune and I'll just get this guy's other tune to slap on. Really? Right then. The Hyundai Elantra N. This is actually a very, very good race car. It drives really, really well. I got rid of the tune that's on it. And, yeah. It's, I'm definitely expecting this thing to be a very, very fast car. So he said that the tune for this thing, it goes kind of stupid. He got top 300 on the new stadium circuit, but it can do better. So let's try to see if we can do better. Let's download the tune and slap it onto this thing. We have 150-857-348. Boom. There it is. Stadium circuit. Let's see what this thing is like. It is front-wheel drive as well. So I'm telling you, like, there are really good front-wheel drive cars in this game. Especially like this literal race car that we have here. It's actually very, very good. Okay. Slap it on. And let's go drive it. Let's see. Like I said, I'm definitely expecting this thing to be a very, very fast car. Since it is a race car. Horizon Stadium Circuit. In A-Class. I wonder what would have been faster, the guy's S15 or this thing. We could probably put these both of these together, like head to head, and just try to see which one's faster. Should I try to do that? I'll try to set a lap with this thing, and then we'll come back with the S15 and try to do a run with that. How about that? All right. Since they're both basically the same class, they're both front wheel drive. One of them is a race car, one of them isn't a race car, pretty much. So let's try it out and see what happens. Have I done a run in A-Class? I think I might have. I don't honestly remember if I have or not. I need to get used to driving this thing. And I also need to get used to going into corners at a very specific speed. I've definitely done a run on this track before. He's got a top... He got top 300 in the world. I went too fast. I wonder what position that guy is in the Evo, because I'm like kind of keeping up with him, but at the same time I feel like he's left me behind at the very beginning, that I just can't catch him now. I also can't put my foot down because this thing understeers. And he just runs away. That thing in A-Class is mental. Oh, what? How's he dropped that in A-Class? I could just ease on the power as I come out of the corners as well, because then it just... Oh, man. I feel like I can go faster than him through some of the corners, and then I do it, and I end up basically understeering into the wall, so it's just... At this point, it's just a kind of understanding how the car drives type of vibe, you know? He runs away, by the way, in this part. Whoever that is. Ease onto the power. What position am I in the world on this track? If that's my rival, I'm so confused here. Oh, have I used the... Oh, I think this might be one of those events where I've used the Sierra on it. The Sierra Alpha. Is that why my rival is this fast? Did I get a silly, silly time with it? Okay, well, I'm pulling, what, 43 something here? What is it going to be exactly? Let's try to see. Try to do a run without braking. 43.1? Yeah, what is my ghost at? Like, what what am I playing against here? Who is this? I have a feeling I've done this in the Sierra Alpha. And maybe that's why this person's really fast. Or did I do it in the Evo? I can't remember. I've definitely done this in a previous video as well, I just cannot remember. I want to see. So we did what? 43-1, right? That was our time with the Elantra. I have a feeling I did do it in the Sierra Alpha. It was. Yeah, it was. 42.6. So 43-1 is what I technically got, right? 43-1 is gonna put me, I think, over. I mean, he did say he got top 300, right? I'm very close to getting top 300 with the car as well. I'm basically, what, 330th? I'm somewhere around here. 320 to 330. Yeah, 320 to 330th position with this thing. We can probably see if we can find him. If you scroll up like this, probably able to see an Elantra somewhere on this list somewhere. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't end up actually noticing the run. Oh, I didn't. There it is. I don't know if this is the same. Is this the same guy? Send it to me. I don't know. But yeah, it did a decent job. I feel like I feel like this is really good. I need to really get used to the whole understeer thing, right? I feel like that's something that I'm kind of missing out on. But the Sierra, I remember, I think it was so good. It was way too good. All right, let me swap over to the S15 as well, and try to do a run with that in the exact same track, or on the exact same track. Basically a very similar setup, except this thing is now, you know, fully built versus a race car that's been kind of, in this case, on this game, basically a pre-built. You just had to change the tune really on it, because there's not really much else that you can really do to the car. Okay, let's stick it in and see what happens. What a weird head-to-head. What a very, very weird head-to-head. Okay. I'm excited to try this out. I feel like this thing is going to slip a lot more, since it's pretty much just on sports tires. I don't think it's going to have the same grip that the Elantra is going to have. It's going to have too much power. Unnecessary power, really, because I don't really need power here, I need grip on this tiny track. And this thing just doesn't have it, and there's not really a lot of straights where I can like catch up on, you know? That's why initially you wanted to test this thing out on a sprint event instead of like a circuit event. That is the main reason. It's only really this last bit that I can actually put my foot down and go for it. Even here I have to like lift off a little bit. You see the understeer? That's crazy. That's crazy. It starts to understeer if I floor it there. Still understeering. Yeah, the Elantra's gonna walk this. I do think though that in the sprint race, this thing walks the Elantra. I think this is just a much faster car. I know these aren't supposed to be like a head-to-head videos or whatever, but I just thought it'd be kind of funny just to take this thing out and see what it's like on this track. But I was correct in bringing this thing out on a sprint race, where basically you just need to keep your speed up more. I think this catches the Evo as well. If I'm in a place where I can just go fully in a straight line, this thing catches the Evo 100%. Okay, I'll leave it alone. I'm not bothered doing the same thing over and over again when I know it's not gonna get anywhere closer. Well, there you go. Those were the two builds. The Elantra, yeah, can easily do top 300 if I could just drive a little bit better. I'm definitely better than that. Yeah, I mean, this is probably the more interesting one because it's just such a weird and strange build. If you guys have any more weird, random, good or bad builds that you guys want to send me, link to the Discord is down below in the link tree. Click the link tree. You can also follow me on other social medias and follow my other channels there as well if you feel like it. But the Discord is also in there where you can join it. And not only do you send me some stuff, but you can also take part in, you know, chat with the community and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.